right. It is leg day. Everyone's favorite day of the week. And it is today. I plan on going in and doing some Smith machine squats to begin with. Then I'm assuming the leg extension machine isn't taken and there isn't a massive line to use it, which there always is at my gym because there's only one and it's quite a big gym. I will be doing leg extensions after that, and then I will be doing some hamstring curls most likely, and then I'm going to try to finish off with some calves and then cardio. So yeah, it should be a pretty fun leg day. I just ordered a microphone actually, so audio should be a little better in the following video, assuming it gets here tomorrow before I lift. If not, well, the next two videos then. But since I don't have a microphone, I probably won't be talking during my sets, like at all, because, you know, gym's loud and you probably won't be able to hear me anyway. So this video is kind of just like a tester video, and holy fuck, it is hot in this vehicle. But, yeah, that's pretty much the plan for today. I was gonna go to this other gym and test it out, but I looked at it a little more. I looked at the pictures online, and there are essentially zero machines there. It's pretty old school, which, you know, it's nice. There's a lot of squat racks and dumbbells and benches, but in terms of machines, there's really nothing. And, you know, if I was a power lifter, that'd be great, but I'm not, so, well, not much I can, wow. Yeah, stop signs exist, my friend. Jesus, it's hot in here. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going today. Also, the membership was like $50 a month, which is far, far too expensive in my opinion. So I will be sticking to my Crunch Fitness $10 a month membership. That's a lot more manageable for my finances as a broke college student. You know, it's not just a joke. I'm not doing it for any memes or any laughs. I am genuinely a broke college student. So yeah, that is what's going on. But enough of this. Let us get in there and get the lift going. Okay, quads and hammies, but more so quads, are sufficiently pumped. That was a pretty good leg day overall. Let's see if I can get a better angle here. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Maybe, I don't know, I've never really done this before. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure how to pose my hamstrings, but yeah, obviously I didn't do any commentary during the lift just because, like I said, I don't have a microphone yet, but tomorrow that should be coming in just in time for chest. I mean, and if not, then tomorrow will kind of be the same deal. And hopefully by the following day, it will be here, assuming Amazon doesn't want to leave my package outside of my building and have some random person fucking steal it. But yeah, that's a pretty juicy quad pump. I mean, for only eating 2,500 calories, that was a pretty good leg workout. And the main thing when cutting is your first lift, like that first set of Smith machine squats that I did, that was pretty good. But everything after that just plummets. So, you know. But yeah, I did a few sets of hamstring curls that I didn't record because I was working in with like 3 or 4 other people, and there's just I don't want to record them, you know what I mean? So there's probably like 4 sets of hamstring curls that weren't in the video, but I mean, you know, you saw like one of them at least, so you know what they all fucking look like. The only difference is the other ones were on the upright seated machine instead of the laying down one, but it's same shit. It's a hamstring curl, you know. Once you've seen it one time, you don't really need to see it more times. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got going for legs today. Now I'm gonna go do my cardio. Damn, this angle. My right quad is 1/2 inch bigger than my left quad, and it is very freaking noticeable. I mean, the lighting also doesn't help in here because it's coming down like this way, but it is definitely noticeable. I mean, just standing like this versus this. It might be my hamstring in all honesty. You know what? It probably is my hamstring because I played soccer and I was a righty and primarily used my right leg for shooting and passing and whatnot. So it would make sense that is that a little underbutt? That my right hamstring would be a little more developed. And away the leg pump goes when I cover it with the Mystical shorts. Yeah, I'm gonna go do some cardio. I'm gonna go do some walking on the treadmill. Oh, let's see actually, you know what? Let's take off everything. I'm not afraid to show you what I look like I'm pumped with no fucking carbs. Let's see what I look like here. Yeah, I mean, oh, the lighting that way isn't as good, but fuck it. Yeah. I'm down to 209 pounds, which is an all-time low for me. I mean, I might not look that lean, but when I started the journey, I definitely was not 209 pounds. I was closer to 230. So I've definitely leaned out a bit. But yeah, enough of this chitter chatter. I'm gonna go do some incline walking and watch Baki. All right, well, all things considered, that was a pretty good, I almost said chest day, leg day. Let me make sure, yep, there's somebody coming. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't have a microphone currently, so I couldn't really do any commentary during the lift. But by tomorrow, hopefully, it will be here, and I will be talking discussing my thoughts during each set. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty nice. I mean, I'll try and put some music over the sets that I did today, just so it's not the gym music. Oh shit! The gym music isn't playing, and just so there's something there more than just yeah. I mean, but overall that was a pretty solid lift. The leg pump was pretty good, considering the fact that I don't have that many carbs in me right now. I had 2 pieces of whole wheat toast for breakfast, and I did eat 50 grams of oats before my lift, which probably helped, but still, that's what, like 35 grams of carbs. I mean, I don't know, I'm just fucking talking shit. I think that sounds right. Yeah. I mean, as I was saying when I was posing, the thing with cutting is your first set of like your first exercise is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the same as what I would do when I'm bulking. Definitely not. When I'm bulking, I can do a lot more weight, but the drop off from that first to that second set is like night and day. It's like I have someone else's legs. So that first set, I mean, I maybe I could have rested a little longer, but that first set I did 315 for, I didn't count. I want to say it was at least double digits. Let's say it was 10. I did that first set for 10. That second set was at least half of that, or at most half of that, I should say. It was like 5 or 6, which is a huge drop off. But what I do is I start off as heavy as I can go for decent reps. I'm not going to go and put weight on that I can only hit for 1 or 2 or 3, maybe 4, but then I'm going to drop the weight immediately. Typically, my first set I'd like to do between, depending on how I'm feeling, between 6 and 12. I mean, I don't really have a set rep range, but if I did, I guess it would be that. As long as you're working and you're going to failure and you're really like giving it your all, I believe you can build muscle in any rep range. Obviously, there's going to be slight differences per person. You can work out doing only 2 reps with like a crazy amount of sets or whatever, and be huge, versus a guy who trains at the same intensity, does 2 sets and is like microscopic. But everyone's different. I personally, I like to start off my lifts with a heavy compound movement. So like on legs, normally I would do like barbell squat, hack squat, or recently the Smith machine squats are a new addition, just because I kind of tweaked my knee a little bit doing regular squats, and especially while cutting, I'm not going to do as heavy weight just because I'm losing muscle and I'm more prone to injury. So I recently started doing the Smith machine with lighter weight, but that's besides the point that I'm trying to make here. I like to start off my lifts with a heavy compound movement to get some strength training and to move some heavy weight, and then after that I transition into more like pump work, squeezing, higher reps, stuff like that. So for like the heavy compound lifts like squatting, bench, that's where I would be okay doing 5 plus reps. But then once I switch over, like on chest, I'd start off with like either incline bench or dumbbell bench or whatever you have it. And I would start, and if I'm doing barbell bench for strength, I'm okay getting 5 on my first set, but then immediately like dropping the weight after that and getting like 8. But yeah, like on the compound lifts, I'm okay doing slightly fewer reps. Once I move over, after I finish the benching, I'd like to go to like a machine press, and for that I'd like to go higher, like 8 to 12, sometimes depending on the weight, maybe even go to like 15. But yeah, and then flies I like to do higher reps as well, really burn out, and like I really squeeze, and I focus on squeezing at the top and then doing a slower eccentric, and I wouldn't say like the best form, but focus on having pretty good form on that and getting a really good squeeze and burn. Whereas my bench, when I'm going for strength, my form isn't like all loose and crazy, but I am okay not going 4 seconds on the eccentric, you know, just because I'm trying to gain a little strength also. So I go down and I go up. I definitely go up faster than I go down. But I don't go down too slow on the compound lifts like squatting either. Squatting, I want to get in, move the weight, and then on leg extensions and stuff like that is when I would do a slower eccentric. Sometimes I just want to move the weight. It just depends on how I feel. And that's the thing. It's like you gotta find what works for you. You know, you can watch somebody. You can be like, okay, I'm gonna copy their routine down to the number of reps, the number of sets, and everything, and it might not work for you, you know. So just some food for thought. Don't just go and, I mean, when I started lifting, I think a lot of people probably did something similar. Which it's not a bad thing at all. This is totally okay if you're just starting to lift. I copied Arnold Schwarzenegger's complete workout, and you know, for a number of reasons, his style of lifting would not be as effective with me. For one, doing that much volume as a natural is not. I mean, there's this thing called diminishing returns. You know, your first set is going to provide you with this much benefit. Your second set, slightly less but still high. But by the time you get down to like your 20th set, you know, how much muscle is that really helping you build? You know what I mean? But anyway, I completely lost the original thought I had there. I went on a complete tangent. Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, that, and I did put on some muscle with that when I first started lifting, but again, I didn't know what I was doing. It was more so helpful in figuring out how to do certain exercises. But yeah, definitely, if you're new and you want to get into the gym, doing that will not cause you harm, for sure. I mean, you have to obviously, if you're going to start going, you got to focus on getting proper form down first. You get used to doing the movement before you just start doing loads of volume or weight, because that's how you get injured, you know. But definitely going and looking up a workout is 100% a good way to start, because it can be very intimidating, you know, getting into the gym and you just not knowing what to do, or you would feel embarrassed just looking stupid doing it. I mean, fuck it, who cares? Like, I know it's kind of hard to get behind that mentality when you're new to the gym, but just go in there. Nobody's looking at you, and if they are, fuck them. They're assholes if they're judging you, because you're in there trying to better yourself, and they're gonna judge you for it. Fuck that. Who cares? Plus, chances are you're probably never gonna see that person outside of the gym, and even if you do, again, fuck them. But yeah, that was leg day. I'm going to go climb up 3 flights of stairs